Please take your seats. Thank you all. Good morning all. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager for the University with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring, and today I have the honour to be your Master of Ceremonies. I have the honour to introduce today's platform party, beginning from my left, Thomas Dowling, Head of School of Computing, Dr. Trevor McSherry, Head of School of Building and Civil Engineering, Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, Professor Orla Flynn, President, Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, Dr. Michelle Glacken, Vice President for Students, Teaching and Learning. We also welcome our honoured academics, heads of department, members of our governing body and the President of the Students' Union. Irim a Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean Gandav na hinalthóireachta agus na riamhreachta chun an service brunta oscailt. I call on Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, to open the conferring ceremony.
Fáilte gach duine chuig an seirmónas brunta na seo. Tá an áthas orm a bheith ag an ócáid special seo I bhéarla an Oscail Techniúlta on Atlantic. President Flynn, governing body members, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this conferring session celebrating the achievements of the 2025 graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Computing here in Sligo. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Faculty of Engineering and Computing Conferring. It is wonderful to see so many proud faces here this morning, students, families, friends and colleagues, all gathered to celebrate hard work, determination and success. This academic year marks an important milestone in our journey as we embrace a new faculty-based organisational structure, one that strengthens our academic and research cohesion while enhancing collaboration and innovation across disciplines. Our faculty now proudly comprises 4 schools, each representing a vital pillar of our mission to deliver world-class education, research and engagement with industry and community partners. This new structure reflects a positive and strategic development, one that positions us to respond more effectively to emerging technologies, societal challenges and the needs of a dynamic economy. And just a note that on this campus, I'd like to acknowledge the hard work and collaboration of the staff, the students, and all on the campus in receiving the An Taisce Green Flag for Biodiversity. A truly great milestone. So before I address the graduates, I want to congratulate the parents and the families in the room. As a parent myself, I know that supporting a child through third level education these days is no walk in the park. Some years ago, a colleague of mine who had never attended university himself sent 2 children through college. He described the financial challenges like buying a new car every year and then driving it off a cliff. But he added, and rightly so, he would do it all over again in a heartbeat. So well done to all the families that are here this morning. You've invested in something far more valuable than any car, the future of your children. To our graduates, congratulations. Throughout your university journey, you faced many trials. The lecture you went to but remembered absolutely nothing from. The assignment you started at 2 a.m. and finished at 4 a.m. with tears and caffeine as your co-authors. But today, none of that matters, because here you are, dressed like scholarly wizards and about to receive a degree that's worth celebrating. I'm well aware that you wish to celebrate your success here today, so I'll keep my remarks short, as this day belongs to you, the graduates. This session covers students from the Department of Civil Engineering and Construction, the Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, and the Department of Computing and Electronic Engineering. Our students come from diverse backgrounds, both locally and internationally, and engage in a wide range of programs from civil, mechanical, electronic engineering to computer, software development, data science, and artificial intelligence. Many of you are already leaving your mark through research, innovation, and community engagement. The faculty also boasts a strong alumni network. Our graduates are engineers, developers, entrepreneurs, researchers, and leaders, contributing locally and globally, founding startups and transforming communities. Here in Sligo, our research and innovation work is thriving. Today marks a milestone for our postgraduate research community. Babek Zayi, from the Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, becomes the first PhD graduate under the Postgraduate Research Training Programme in Modelling and Computation for Health and Society. Remarkably, he completed his doctoral studies in under 3 years. The faculty researchers have been successful in securing funding under our Peace Plus and lead initiatives like the eData, One Health, iImprove and Peacetime. These initiatives show that the Faculty of Engineering and Computing is not just about classrooms and labs, it's about innovation, societal impact, and shaping the future. As Steve Jobs said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Our departments continue to achieve remarkable milestones. Our engineering and construction programs have earned professional accreditation, ensuring our graduates are internationally recognized for excellence. Today we celebrate a milestone moment, the graduation of the very first cohort of civil engineering apprentices. Their achievement marks a new chapter in how we learn, build, and shape the world around us. These graduates have combined academic excellence with hands-on industry experience, paving the way for the next generation of engineers who will design the infrastructure of the future. Holly Barrier Edney, graduating today with a BEng Honours in Civil Engineering, has had her final year project selected to be presented on the 12th of November at the Oireachtas Poster Oireachtas event, following an external review process. This is a significant achievement. This event is championed by the Minister for Further and Higher Education, Research, Innovation and Science, James Lawless. And it gives undergraduate students the opportunity to disseminate their research directly to politicians and policymakers in person. So congratulations to Holly. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The future depends on what you do today." Our alumni are proof of this. Engineers, entrepreneurs, researchers and leaders who are making a difference. Some of you have overcome personal adversity. Some of you experienced difficult times, setbacks. So remember what Steve Jobs has said. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. So before I finish, I would like to thank a few people. To the faculty, thank you for the wonderful job you do. Your engagement and dedication are exemplary. And without your commitment to progress, we could not move ahead at the pace that we need to. To the many support staff, thank you. These colleagues are the backbone of our daily lives, and without them, it would be impossible to get many tasks completed. To the families and friends sitting here today, thank you for the support you've provided to help these graduates through their time in higher education. I have no doubt the role you play in their lives has been helpful and encouraging. Thank you to the many students who have acted as class representatives and helped the SU and myself in our work. And finally, to the graduates, I wish you every success on the road ahead and would ask you please to keep in touch with us. We want to keep in touch with you and share our news and stories, and hopefully you will come back and meet future students and share your life experiences with them as you begin your careers. So congratulations, graduates of 2025, and I'll finish with a quote from Nelson Mandela. "It's not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success." Thank you and enjoy your celebrations.
Anish, Iram and Dr. Orlany Line, Uachtarán Ulscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Gradam Brunna, na Fowlamóri a Brunnan Ulscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic, Conna Cruhi Shin. Agus Iram an Dr. Liam O'Benaid, Clora Hor, Agus Priavifagok, Akadulana Hirahori a Queer Lawher. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsithe in Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Brunam leis seo dochtaní na Fowlamóri a bhaintamach an chaidán don na dochtaní sin. Agus iarm go gcuirfear na Fowlamóri sin í láthair cuam, chun go mroinnig mé a bar chéime orthú go fada miúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards. And I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán Curimilóthar chuat na hiarrthóirí seo halanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe leachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéle 6 a 7 a 8 a 9 agus a 10 den chreach náisiúnta cáilíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag Comhairle Acadúil Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Dr. Ruth Quinn, Head of Department of Civil Engineering and Construction, to present the candidates from this department.
Today we mark the posthumous graduation of Harvest Campbell, who is a student of our Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Project Management. Harvest was an online student based in Canada. I ask for a round of applause to commemorate Harvest's achievements. We also mark the posthumous graduation of Anthony Coughlin, who is a student in the Higher Certificate in Science in Construction Economics. Present with us in the conferring hall today is Anthony's mother. I now call on his mother to come forward to collect Anthony's award. Higher Certificate in Science in Water and Wastewater Operations, John O'Donoghue, in absentia. Higher Certificate in Science in Property Services and Facilities Management, Robert Belso, in absentia. Amy Brown, in absentia. Ciara Burke, in absentia. Daryl Byrne, in absentia. Timothy Dillon, in absentia. Eleanor Donoghue, in absentia. Zoe Downs, in absentia. Niamh Duncan, in absentia. Shane Fagan, in absentia. Lauren Farrell, Kevin Fruin, Cahill Gallagher, in absentia. Ria Gallagher, Shane Gavin, in absentia. Charlotte Gogan, in absentia. Adam Hessian, in absentia. Katie Hodgins, Christina Jacob, in absentia. Tara Kearney, Jordan Kennedy, in absentia. Alana Lynham, in absentia. Jennifer Lyons, in absentia. Laura Madden, Adric Mason, Roisin McNamee, in absentia. Owen O'Mahony, in absentia. Diarmid O'Muelally, in absentia. Darren Queely, in absentia. Claire Ryan, in absentia. Stephen Claire Ryan, Sean Pender. Okay. Stephen Stocks, in absentia. Higher Certificate in Engineering in Civil Engineering, Dale Fitzgerald. Oisin Gilligan. Vidamantis Koulivicius. Brian McNamara. Daniel Murphy, in absentia. Arvidas Serapinas. I ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Science and Property Services and Facilities Management and the Higher Certificate in Engineering and Civil Engineering to stand now for a round of applause. Higher Certificate in Science in Construction Economics. Michael Callahan, in absentia. Ken Charles, in absentia. Shane Commons, in absentia. Alan Cooper. Robert Daly, in absentia. Rona Doherty, in absentia. Brona Dolan, in absentia. Keen Donahue, in absentia. Gavin Doyle, in absentia. Connor Fahy, in absentia. Dara Flynn Dolan, in absentia. Connor Gately, in absentia. Jordan Greenfield, in absentia. Michael Hegarty, in absentia. Harry Hester, in absentia. Owen Higgins, in absentia. Greta Kalowski, in absentia. Brian Curley, in absentia. Michael MacDonald, in absentia. Rebecca Morgan, in absentia. Mairead O'Shea, in absentia. Mark Pearl, in absentia. Mark Phelan, in absentia. Martine Quigley, in absentia. Quiva Sheehan, in absentia. Mahir Sverka, in absentia. Martina Talarek, in absentia. Bradley Walsh, in absentia. Michael Walsh, in absentia. Katsper Zapala, in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Construction Management. Victor Bella Kozoff, in absentia. Paddy Bowden, in absentia. Daniel Casserly. Raymond Christie, in absentia. Declan Connolly. Michael Corr. Tom Crowley, in absentia. Daniel DeBruin, in absentia. Robert Donnelly. Robert Douglas. Stephen Fawnin. Gerard Ford, in absentia. James Gavin, in absentia. Dylan Grant. Evan Green, in absentia. Brendan Griffin. Divald Grobalar, in absentia. Jeff Lloyd, in absentia. Benjamin McAuliffe, in absentia. Owen McBride. Philip McKeown, in absentia. Luke Mullally, in absentia. Dylan Murta, in absentia. Thomas O'Connor, in absentia. Shane O'Driscoll. Nicole O'Flaherty, in absentia. Killian O'Reilly, in absentia. Michael O'Sullivan, in absentia. Busayo Osungimemi, in absentia. Glenn Power, in absentia. Aaron Reid. Alan Riley, in absentia. Owen Rooney. Christopher Sheehan. Kieran Sullivan, in absentia. Donal Sweeney, in absentia. Ian Tumulty, in absentia. Sarah Venturi, in absentia. Jamie White. I ask the graduates of the Higher Certificate in Science and Construction Economics and the Bachelor of Science in Construction Management to stand for their round of applause. Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Project Management. Rashidat Abdusalam. Amer Abed, in absentia. Gordon Crockett, in absentia. Kyle Daly, in absentia. Gemma DeSaul Proctor, in absentia. Seamus Dermoody. Lauren Dudzik. Dara Faherty. Glenn Flannelly, in absentia. Noel Gearan, in absentia. Haneen Haddy, in absentia. Keen Hanlon. Mark Hartnett. Joshua Haug, in absentia. Dara Higgins. Andrei Korobelnikov, in absentia, Keelan McGovern. Luke McGuinn. Scott Mulcahy, in absentia, Patrick Mullen. Donal Neville. Emmett O'Brien, in absentia, Michael O'Connell, in absentia, Owen Sheridan, in absentia, Nathan Sweeney. Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Project Management and Applied Technology, Dara Byrne Doyle. Quiva Clark Hagan. Oisin Kierans. Sean Ryan. Ryan Smith. Lily Vickers. Michael Walsh. Bachelor of Science in Advanced Wood and Sustainable Building Technology, David Doherty, in absentia, Ryan Finn, in absentia, Andrew Hearn, Ava Kiernan, Nisha Kiernan, Zach Mahan, in absentia, Lewis McVitie, Simon Mokadance, in absentia, Sean Tivnan. I ask the graduates of Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Project Management, Bachelor of Science Honours in Construction Project Management and Applied Technology, and the Bachelor of Science in Advanced Wood and Sustainable Building Technology to stand for their round of applause. Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying, Dean Brennan. Dean Brennan, in absentia, Kevin Callanan. Sam Casey, in absentia, Learnmore Chivenga, in absentia, Keith Donahue, in absentia, Noel Fahy, Marin Fastenau. Mark Fitzgerald, in absentia. Najib Foley, in absentia. Travis Grotewalt, in absentia. Aidan Hancock, in absentia. Gary Horan, in absentia. Mark Kenny, in absentia. Stanley Canan, in absentia. Naila Krause, Margaret Libetwa, Rachel Maguire, Kerry Malone, in absentia. Connor Mathers, in absentia. Connor McClelland, Matilda Mufutsa, in absentia. Eric Murray, in absentia. Robson Nagati, in absentia. Aaron O'Boyle. Adrian O'Grady, in absentia. Bendiyawati Pereira, in absentia. Florin Piertak, in absentia. Keith Poland. Mark Reed, in absentia. Neve Ryan. Colin Wall, in absentia. Ben Watson. Seamus Whelan. Bachelor of Science Honours in Quantity Surveying. Graham Brown, in absentia. Ethan Clancy. Pat Cody, in absentia. Keen Cummins, in absentia. Dara Kerneen. Stephen Delaney, in absentia. Peter Dempsey, in absentia. Patrick Devine. Kieran Dowling, in absentia. Ronan Flynn. Paul Gold, in absentia. Fiona Healy, in absentia. Damien Hedrington. Nixon Mashingora, in absentia. William Magner. Yehan Marimbega, in absentia. Peter McCahill, in absentia. Stephanie McGar, in absentia. Sean McKenney. Flaviu Muresha, in absentia. James Murphy. Richard O'Rourke. Ola Goka, Ola Mempenja, in absentia. Mario Pandelev. Aaron Phillips. Michelle Quinn. Lee Scally. Dylan Trainer. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying and the Bachelor of Science Honours in Quantity Surveying to stand for their round of applause. Bachelor of Science in Property Services and Facilities Management. Abigail Anderson. Paul Grennan, in absentia. Arul Yosef. Stephen Carney, in absentia. Cahill McConnell. Fergal McLaughlin, in absentia. Lloyd Weymouth. Bachelor of Science Honours in Facilities and Building Services Management. Stefan Asimania. Jacqueline Kelly. Damien Kennedy. Bernard Madigan. Damien Nash. Rory O'Neill, in absentia. Begenga Ukunibide, in absentia. Austin Raleigh. Shane Roberts. Joseph Tulloch. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Declan Boyle. Liam Boyle. Jack Carty. Mathis Servilis. Peter Coyle. Killian Hanlon. Joseph Lyons, in absentia. Kevin McGee, in absentia. Luke Napier. James Quinn. Dylan Sheridan, in absentia. Scott Thomas. Holly Briere Edney, in absentia. Gavin Brown. Stephen Gallagher. Keelan Harkin. Mark Rafter. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Property Services and Facilities Management, the Bachelor of Science Honours in Facilities and Building Services Management, the Bachelor of Engineering of Civil Engineering, and the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering to stand for their rounds of applause. Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Project Management. Ramona Major, in absentia. Brian Moran. Connor O'Leary, in absentia. Derek O'Leary, in absentia. Masters of Science in Project Management. Lisa Brennan. Peter Brennan, in absentia. Elizabeth Fanning. Dean Feely, in absentia. Colin Harsh, in absentia. Sneha Susan John. Emer Walsh. Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Road and Transport Engineering, Neil Chamberlain, in absentia. Master of Engineering in Road and Transport Engineering, Tommy Coyne, in absentia. Rafael Dionisio. Ronan Keane. James Stretton, in absentia. Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering with Geotechnical Engineering, Sean Brannock, in absentia. Satish Reddy Pununami, Pneumati. Athulia Valsal Akumari. Sai Krishna Yala. Master of Engineering in Geotechnical Engineering with Structural Engineering, Felipe Antonio Carvalho. Kieran Sudam Gaikwad. Vaishali Nana Muneshwar. Akhil Raj. Sajan Saji. I ask the graduates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Project Management, the Masters of Science in Project Management, the Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering in Road and Transport Engineering, the Masters of Engineering in Road and Transport Engineering, the Masters of Engineering in Structural Engineering with Geotechnical Engineering, and the Masters of Engineering in Geotechnical Engineering with Structural Engineering to stand for their round of applause. I call on Dr. Xavier Vallée, Head of the Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, to present the candidates for this department. Thank you.
Higher Certificate in Engineering and Manufacturing Engineering, Andrew O'Reilly, in absentia. Aaron O'Neill, in absentia. Karen Reggio, in absentia. Joshua Rice, in absentia. Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Paul Brady. Thomas Conlon. Emmett Flanagan. Joseph Flanagan. Gleb Garikov. Dylan McKenna. Jack Melly. James Moloney, in absentia. Adam Mullen. Luke Rogers. Kieran Sharkey. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Matthew Barry. Dara Coley. Garoyd Coleman. Ethan Delnin, in absentia. Heman Delvin. Bradley Dwyer. Gareth Gallagher. Hershin Hussey. Lisa Molloy. Dara Hoda. Ben O'Driscoll Cunningham. Dara Whelan. Bachelor of Engineering in Precision Engineering and Design. Dermot Barron. Robert Carroll, in absentia. Paul Cleary. Hayden Gallagher, in absentia. Alejandro Martin, in absentia. Daniel MacArthur. Diarmaid Moloney. Hugh Sheridan, in absentia. Jatinder Singh, in absentia. As the graduate of the Higher Certificate in Engineering and Manufacturing, the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering, and the Bachelor of Engineering in Precision Engineering and Design, to stand up for a round of applause. Bachelor of Science in Manufacturing Management. Kyle Byrne. Colm Campbell. John Carroll. Gareth Cooper, in absentia. Stephen Doherty, in absentia. Derval Fordy. Colin Jordan, in absentia. Jared Keane, in absentia. Svetlana Kundek, in absentia. Philip Lovell, in absentia. Will Matthews, in absentia. Paulina Matika, in absentia. Lisa McNamara. Marcin Napora. Jason O'Connor. Owen O'Neill, in absentia. Thomas O'Reilly. Empo Rotagua. Anya Ruin. Bachelor of Science in Quality. Kathleen Bird, in absentia. Aaron Carroll, in absentia. Hannah Cohen, in absentia. Daniel Giochetti. Brian Fahey, in absentia. Leon Kennedy, in absentia. Carolina Colanda, in absentia. Cole Langdon. Kerry McHugh Farah. Shane Murphy, in absentia. Timothy O'Mahony, in absentia. Oran Scully. Peter Serena, in absentia. Bachelor of Science Honours in Quality Management and Technology. Agnieszka Benkowska. Denise Donnellan. Lorilyn Maureen Flores. Ajinder Kalkat, in absentia. Owen Kenny, in absentia. Brian McLaughlin. David McMenamin. Raymond O'Flaherty. Michael White, in absentia. Master of Science in Quality. Helene Book. Wayne Cody. David Coughlin, in absentia. Gnu Secrétaire Torrid. As the graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Manufacturing Management, the Bachelor of Science in Quality, the Bachelor of Science Honours in Quality Management Technology, and the Master of Science in Quality, to stand up for a round of applause. I call on John Kelleher, Head of Department of Computing and Electronic Engineering, to present the candidate from this department.
Good morning. Higher Certificate in Science in Computing. Adam Hoban, in absentia. Igor Koops, in absentia. Higher Certificate in Science in Computing in Computer Networks. Aaron Gunning, in absentia. Higher Diploma in Science in Computing. Tungamerai Ishubuti, in absentia. Orla Connell, in absentia. Alan Mihai Kostash, in absentia. Gregory Damasceno. Katrina Dennehy. Mark Dolan. Adrian Ian Dragishki. David Flynn. Sandy Gallagher. Alex Grobler, in absentia. Chad Malone Murphy. Michael Maloney, in absentia. Carl Murray, in absentia. Ciara O'Brien. Marcella Roma. Bachelor of Science in Computing, Levi Gilmartin, in absentia. Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing, Fergal Feeney. Sanyaya Machukuti. Chikwado Uganwa, in absentia. Cian Waters. Ellen Woodward. Bachelor of Science in Computing in Computer Networks and Cloud Infrastructure, Liam Fisher. Bachelor of Science in Computing in Computer Networks and Cyber Security, Michael Ido. Dale Anderson. Tori Beecham, in absentia. Matthew Gettins. Eamon Gilligan. Vaughan Gilligan. Aoife Hunt. Jack Kennedy. Stephen Monaghan. Shane Murphy. Vladislav Natoshi, in absentia. Finn Nicholas. Zoe Nicholson. Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing and Computer Networks and Cyber Security. Deo Babatunde. Theo Brophy Byrne. Thomas Ellis, in absentia. Gary Kerr. Dino Boyle. Matthew O'Dowd. Mushtaba Renman. I'd like to invite the graduates of the Higher Cert in Science and Computing, the Higher Cert in Science in Computing and Computer Networks, Higher Diploma in Computing, Bachelor of Science in Computing, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing, Bachelor of Science Computing and Computer Networks and Cloud Infrastructure, Bachelor of Science in Computing and Computer Networks and Cybersecurity, and Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing and Computer Networks and Cybersecurity. To please take an applause and stand. Bachelor of Science in Computing and Software Development, Saud Al-Sayabi. Samuel Ayers. Lucas Bebenik, in absentia. Evan Brady, in absentia. Tristan Cawley. Irla Feeney, in absentia. Ulash Karamustafoglu, in absentia. Matthew Murphy. Bachelor of Science in Computing in Games Development, Robert Carlton. Krawcheck Daniel, in absentia. Jack Devery, in absentia. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Computing and Software Development, Ahmed Al-Namami, in absentia. Matthew Blaine. Daniel Coleman. Richard Gallagher. Adam Gleeson. Graham Lyons. Jack Malone. Jack Monaghan. Troy Shilton. Matus Vikslavitz. Jeffrey Yakub. Masters of Science in Computing, Data Science, Ben Fitzgerald, in absentia. Davin McGowan. And I'd invite to stand, please, the Bachelor of Science in Computing and Software Development, Bachelor of Science in Computing Games Development, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing and Software Development, and Masters of Science in Computing Data Science to please stand and take applause.
I call on Dr. Trevor McSherry, Head of School of Building and Civil Engineering, to present the candidates for the award of research degree.
I call upon the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduates with their awards. I present to you the following candidates who achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, within the Department of Civil Engineering and Construction. Okay. So today I have the honour to present Glenn Gordon for admission of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon him. Glenn will be accompanied by his supervisor, Dr. Brian McCann, and I ask him to come forward with his student.
The title of Glenn's thesis is The Development of Sustainable Optimization Indicators for Activated Sludge Wastewater Treatment Plants. Glenn's project was funded by the prestigious Irish Research Council Embark Scholarship for Postgraduate Research, in which he was ranked #1. Its focus is the development of a unique, real-world sustainable optimization indicator system for small to medium-sized activated sludge wastewater treatment plants in Ireland, using extensive structured stakeholder consultation. It identified and incorporated relevant plant performance drivers from first principles, the literature, and findings from extensive experiential learning from a wide range of municipal wastewater treatment plants. It covered all relevant performance-related thematic areas that arose during data analysis and stakeholder engagement, rather than focusing on individual or utility performance indicator areas. The final SOI set comprises 154 indicators across 11 categories, which are based on iterative thematic coding and analysis of semi-structured stakeholder surveys and workshop consultation findings. The SOI system could be used to inform policy and assist with decision-making by water utilities and operators to effect change in improving performance and the environmental sustainability of municipal wastewater treatment plants. The findings of this research were published in 2 high-impact scientific journals and presented at 3 international conferences.
I also have the honour to present Quasi Ibrahim for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confirm the degree upon him. Quasi will be accompanied by his supervisor, Dr. Salim Garbia, and I ask him to come forward with his student.
The title of Kosai's thesis was Adsorption of Pharmaceutical Contaminants Using Metal and LDH-Based Carbon Nanomaterials, a Molecular Dynamics Simulation Study. Many rivers and water sources around the world are now polluted with pharmaceutical residuals, such as painkillers, antibiotics, and caffeine. COSAI's research explores new nanomaterials that can help remove these contaminants more efficiently. Using advanced computer simulations, COSAI's research tested 4 materials made by combining substances like graphene, metal organic frameworks, and layered hydroxides. The innovative materials developed were especially effective at capturing pharmaceutical pollutants, removing a higher number of molecules from water. These materials also resist clogging infiltration membranes, allowing them to keep working for longer periods and higher efficiency. COSAI's research helps scientists better understand how nanomaterials interact with pollutants, and it provides useful insights for designing stronger, more sustainable water treatment technologies that could make a real difference in providing clean and safe water for the future.
I call on Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, to present the candidates for the award of research degree.
I have the honour to present Surinder Pal for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon him. Surinder will be accompanied by his supervisors, Dr. Xavier Villet and Dr. Waki Salim. I ask them to come forward with their student.
Surinder is currently in Australia, and hopefully from our IT service department, he'll be able to watch us today. So he graduated in absentia. So we are going to read a few things about him before. Surinder's thesis title is an integrated study of additive manufacturing and machining of TI6AL4V for biomedical implants. The study explored the integration of additive manufacturing and machining to improve the surface quality, structural integrity, and corrosion resistance of titanium alloy component, widely used in aerospace, biomedical, and automotive industries. While additive manufacturing enables the creation of complex geometry, it often results in poor surface finish and suboptimal mechanical properties. Machining is applied post-additive manufacturing to enhance this characteristic. The research investigates the influence of machining parameters using experimental method, statistical analysis, and finite element analysis. Additionally, electrochemical testing in simulated body fluid assesses corrosion behavior, focusing on surface roughness, unmelted particles, and microstructural effects. Results show that post-machining significantly improves corrosion resistance, making the alloy more suitable for biomedical application. This work provides a systematic approach to optimizing hybrid additive manufacturing machining processes for high-performance corrosion resistance component.
I have the honour to present Babak Zayi for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research, and I ask President Dr. Orla Flynn to confer the degree upon him. Babak will be accompanied by his supervisors, Dr. Xavier Villet and Dr. Waki Salim. I ask them to come forward with their student.
I'll go Stygian this time. Babak's thesis title is developing TI6AL4V TPMS pores implants implementing topology optimization and additive manufacturing. This research aimed to develop porous hip implant as a reliable alternative to solid stems, addressing stress shielding, a key factor in bone degradation and implant failure. Triply periodic minimal surface structures were selected for their favorable mechanical property and smooth geometry. TPMS morphologies were analyzed to identify optimal designs that balance biological compatibility and manufacturability. Their performance was evaluated through finite element modeling and experimental testing, focusing on stress shielding, mechanical strength, and fatigue resistance. Implants were fabricated using selective laser melting, with post-processing enhancing structural integrity. Results confirmed the feasibility of producing bioacceptable porous implant with mechanical property closely matching those of cortical bone. This study offers a robust framework for designing implants that promotes osseointegration and reduce long-term complication.
I call upon Dr. Trevor McSherry, Head of School of Building and Civil Engineering, to present the candidates of the Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call upon the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduates with their awards. I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Engineering and Computing and the Department of Civil Engineering and Construction. Holly Breyer Edney, Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering, in absentia. The second winner is Sean Brannock, Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering with Geotechnical Engineering. Sean is not able to make it either today, but please give both a round of applause to acknowledge their work.
I now call upon Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, to present the candidates of the ATU Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduates with their awards. I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Engineering and Computing in the Department of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. Gerard Coleman, Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering. Congratulations. Gudni Sigurdard Otier, Master of Science in Quality.
I now call upon Thomas Dowling, Head of School of Computing, to present the candidate of the ATU Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call the winner of the Academic Excellence Award and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduate with their award. I present to you the following graduate who has achieved academic excellence within the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, Department of Computing and Electronic Engineering. Alex Grobler, higher diploma in Science and Computing in absentia. Alex has extended his apologies for being unable to attend today, but I call upon you to give him a round of applause for his efforts.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2025. In line with tradition, I will now ask you to move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think we might give them one more round of applause. Irim Dr. Orlany Lyon an Uachtarán Craig Curles and O'Cade Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Díomh a chuir go léir. Is mór na nórdum fáilte críúla chu roimh, fáilte go dtí campus Sligoach in Ollscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic agus fáilte chuig chach lína freisin. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty, proud families, honoured guests, and you, our wonderful new graduates of ATU, welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony, although it could be nearly afternoon by now. We're nearly there. And a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, guardians and families here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of these exceptional individuals. Your support has played a vital role in their success. And I might ask our new graduates to stand, face your supporters, and perhaps give them a round of applause. So, a boulabos, please, for the supporters. So, graduates, you're now part of our growing network of alumni, and it's so nice to see many of you wearing our pin today, and I hope you'll wear it proudly in the years ahead. But by the end of 2025, ATU will have seen about 5,000 graduates receiving major awards across 21 graduation ceremonies in just this year alone. Those graduates, you, will have a hugely positive impact on society and especially in this region. And our region has been a big focus for us in ATU. Our intakes this year in physiotherapy and pharmacy, as well as our progress towards an intake next September for veterinary medicine and surgery, are evidence of this commitment. Our growth in apprenticeships, our recent successes in the cross-border Peace Plus calls also indicate a growing ability to work together as one university to respond to the needs of a range of communities across our region. Our new organisational structures are also a very visible signal of unity and change. But speaking of potential and positive impact, I am full of admiration for the dedication and resilience that each one of you has demonstrated throughout your academic journey. It is a day of celebration, of reflection and anticipation. It's a day to look back on the challenges that you've overcome, the growth that you've experienced, but most importantly, the memories that you've made. And it's also a day of great pride and joy for us here on our side too. As our new graduates, you're not just equipped with degrees, but with the power to be a positive influence in society. And whatever your field, remember that your education is a tool for positive change. I know that many of you are already in the world of work, but I encourage you to carry with you our ATU values: inclusion, respect, trust, ambition, collaboration, and innovation. And it is the spirit of innovation that Graham referred to earlier, the ambition to do your very best, but most of all, the importance of respect in our communities. Those are the values that will guide you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. And I also want to thank all the staff academic and sports support staff, as well as our external partners, who've all been involved in your ATU journey from the first moment you joined us right up till today, as well as to everybody who helped make today's ceremony so special. Tá súlagam go minic sibh anmh tainmh as an lá agus an ihe, cógádas a ríis le ran céime fiche cuaig, gur a míle mágah agus go nairion tálamh go léir.
Could I ask the Academic Excellence awardees, the PhD awardees, their supervisors and family to remain in the hall for photography to the left of the stage? We hope that you enjoyed today's ceremony and get a chance to celebrate with your family and friends and enjoy some of the wonderful Sligo hospitality. Respected guests, fellow academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. Could I ask you to all please rise for the academic procession? Thank you.